Welcome to the Polishing Profits Podcast, where we discuss all things related to the business of detailing. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, this podcast is for you. In each episode, we'll cover topics ranging from business management to marketing solutions. Here to help you grow your detailing business, your hosts, Nick and Dustin.
What up, Nicholas?
Happy Friday. Happy Friday, ladies and gents.
Happy Friday. We have made it back for another one.
Was this a fast week or a slow week this week, Dustin? What did it
fast? So fast. Like I feel like it flew by, man.
I think
what about you?
With my old age, I think they're all fast now. You know what I mean? I miss slow weeks. I miss just, hey, give me a second to catch up here. You know?
I do too. I mean, I feel like we have so much packed into a week, and it's just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
This week is really special and near and dear to our hearts. Ask me why.
Why is that, Dustin?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. We have our company Christmas party tonight, and it is going to be wild.
So you guys do it a week before Christmas. What's the thinking behind that? Just people busy with the holidays and everything?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we normally do it just a little bit earlier. We had to deal with the schedule of the place that we rent out. And we give out the Christmas bonuses and stuff like that. So they have a week or so to kind of get Christmas shopping done or whatever they're going to do with it. And so we do that. We rent out the top half of what was called the Grand Central Bar. And it's the second floor. And it's closed down, but they open it up for us. And this has this like old antique bar that they open, and it's catered in. And we have a DJ that comes in, and then it's actually a roast more than it is a party.
Is this just for you? Is this a party for you just to roast? Are you because you're the MC, right?
It's a one-way roast. Look, I have to deal with your shit all year long.
How many people can grab the mic and roast Dustin is my question.
Okay, glad you asked. Last year, marketing put together how long was that video, Chris? The 3-minute rap video.
Yeah.
About like it was a roast to me, and it was funny. I was going through, or I had just gotten through my divorce, and like the typical divorce things that come up, like they just janked on it hard. Yeah. My driving's terrible, so they like leaned heavy into me. Like it's so funny. You guys have to watch this. So they do give it back.
Do we have that video? Do we have that video?
I don't think it can be played. Yeah. What does he say? Dustin is 1 year old.
Little Dustin.
Oh, little. Yes. Yeah. He's, you know what? He is now the centerpiece of the podcast. I absolutely love little Dustin. That's when Billy and Vandy Smith they surprise visited me at our
Christmas party.
I swear to you, gave me this and then gave me a plaque about, and it was really the coolest thing ever, having them here. And I'm glad he brought that up. It was so cool to have them there, and they got to see it in action and be a part of it. And so cool. Just a little surprise. Are you playing the video?
Well,
all right, I'm gonna give you background. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna give you a background for this. You just watch. You know what? Just sit back and enjoy. Are they gonna have audio for it, Chris?
Oh no.
You want me to hit play?
Heck yeah. Can you share the video? You got to see the video, dude. This was important. There was a lot of just garbage rumors that my ex-wife tried to like insinuate and start and stuff just on her way out. When she got nothing, she really tried to take jabs. And so they leaned heavy into the jabs that she gave. It was like, you just have to watch.
Oh, man. Oh, it's on YouTube.
Hey, guys. I'm Dustin Jackson. And this is Easy In. Where are we at with it, team?
We're here.
We're going to take it to the top. We're going to ship it. Are you ready?
Ship it! Ship it!
Better not be a shit sandwich. Ship it!
Ship it!
Ship it!
Ship it!
Ship it! Ship it! Ship it!
I say ship it a lot.
Let's took this effort and time into this video here.
Jordan Bell, Jordan Bell,
This is so funny. We're playing this right now. Nobody has seen this, by the
I've
way.
been getting dirty money, Jordan Belfort. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds. Sipping on Ciroc, trip 'em up with the words. I done popped the Molly and I think it's be my third. Jordan Belfort.
Does it look like they were having fun shooting this?
Dirty money, Jordan Belfort. Stacking penny stocks while I'm flipping these birds. I just flipping dirty, money so dirty.
I was selling Christmas trees one year.
Dirty martini. I'ma fuck your bitch. Call me Houdini. I'm driving Lamborghini. Oh, in a bikini. 8 bottles to the neck. 3 wishes from a genie. Benjamin ain't dirty, but he's Franklin. They built it. Always get court, but I'll never plead guilty. Falling so hard, I only be slam dunking. Be steady rocking. The trunk straight thumping. I be riding for it, Merlot while I swerve. Pedal to the metal, and I'm whipping.
Showing this. Are we done?
I feel like I've got more questions than answers.
Dude, it was just one of them times, and like I said, on my ex-wife's way out, she had all these claims of this stuff, and I'm like, whatever.
Well, my question is they put
Dustin Belfort, exactly.
That took time and effort. That was a serious production there.
Oh, it was a serious
Did
production.
Did you show up to work one day and said, "Where is everybody?"
They did it on a weekend. They did it on a weekend.
Wow,
and look,
time.
So at the Christmas party, I roast them on, and then it's okay. Well, just sit right there, Dustin. We got something for you to watch. And I'm watching this, and you have to know like the fun thing. A lot of it is innuendos. I think that's what you say. There was never anything like drug related, but it was like the funny. So we have ice machines out front.
Yeah.
So we're selling ice, and that's where the cash, when we pull the cash out, we lay it so it's wet because the ice machine gets wet in there. And so there's like they're in a room, there's dollar bills drying. And so like the laundry, like this is where this stuff came from. And we did Christmas tree. We sold Christmas trees out front one year. So selling trees was like the innuendo of like, that's where it comes from. Our neighbors, like we had the fence get blown down in a hurricane. This lady in the neighborhood commented. So they brought up, our fence drama that we had. Like, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It's everything that happened over the last year. That's, some inside stuff.
It's funny to us.
It's good to get it out there. It's just good to have it out there.
There it is, guys. It was so funny, man. I laughed and I cracked up, and they were like, "We don't know how he's going to take it." They didn't know if I was going to get like offended by it or something. It was the funniest thing. Like, I would have absolutely done that to one of them. Like,
so the show, the podcast, a little off the rails in the first minute, right? We were
so off the rails.
We were so off the rails 8 minutes in.
Dustin Belfort, like we're doing.
You like that, yeah?
I do. And but Billy and Vandy got to come down and see that, but get to see like kind of how our team comes together. We have a tight team, man. We have.
That's awesome.
Look, dude,
that's what it really speaks to.
We have fun. We work really, really hard when we do a lot of big things here. I'm not just saying that. Our team works their butts off, and we expect a lot out of them. And there's never a moment off when you're on. You got to be on to your fullest. And so this is our opportunity. I tell them straight up, let your hair down. Like, you know what? Everybody's there to have fun. Be respectful of each other, but you can absolutely have fun. You can dance, you can cut up, you can, it's adults only. We have a dirty Christmas party, a dirty Christmas. What is it? Dirty Santa. That we do, that we swap presents there at the thing. I mean, it's a whole thing. Like it's a whole thing.
You got a long night ahead of you. You got a full day. That's why you're drinking your tea today.
Full day. Yes. Yeah. But it's mandatory. And they can bring a +1 too. So So it's fully involved. We even got ex-employees that don't even work here coming this year. So
just they only work there for the party. They only work there for the party.
I swear. I think the only reason Chris is here because of the party. Like, for real. I'm pretty sure he hates this place.
What do we really want to talk about today? What do we want to dive into here? Let me see how we can transition. I don't know if we can get back on the rails.
All right, transition is
we just call it after that. No, I'm just kidding.
Marketing. Like, how do we market a business with a video?
So all the planning that goes into a holiday party, you can do all that same type of planning for your marketing, right? And
absolutely.
You guys do an awesome job over there. Hats off to you guys.
Thank you.
And we're over here just trying to get our feet under ourselves, trying to get a good plan together. You know what I mean? Yeah. Trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. And I think a lot of experimentation goes into that. But yeah, I'll let you sort of kick it off and sort of say what you guys do and how you guys do it and what you guys do well.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, I appreciate the compliment there. But it doesn't come easy, and everybody knows, like, marketing is like one of those things that's like, to build consistency there, it's tough. It's you have to be persistent. And so we're lucky enough, or worked hard enough to have a good marketing team. Chris in the photography, videography, and now doing some content creation. Brooke and Madison behind the scenes. All of us have an eye for what we want to see. But it starts with a good plan. And, you know, whether that plan is executed 100% of the time, that's not necessarily the focus, but it's if we have a plan, and we tend to plan ours out kind of monthly, / quarterly. I know Brooke's probably cringing right now because she wants quarterly market plans, right? And she does a great job of planning that, but it starts with that. Now we also, but you think about this grandiose plan, but it has to be broken down to bite-sized chunks and dailies. And this is what me and Chris were talking about this morning, is daily structure to our content creation. So that way, even if you have the most creative people, we have the most creative people, you have to channel their creative and let it be in their skill set, not having to come up with, well, what are we going to talk about today? It's got to be like, if we put structure in the things that we want done on a weekly basis, then their creativity comes in the content, not the idea. Yeah. And that's where you get to see, like, really, really good content. If they're not having to think about, well, what do I want to talk about today? Or what do I want to shoot today? Now I know I'm going to shoot a 30-second reel on boats, or I'm shooting it for next Wednesday to schedule out. Right. I know that I need a 30-second reel on a boat. So now Chris knows what he's going to shoot, and he's going to edit. And like, it's a concentrated effort in a certain area.
So for us, we do it a little bit different, right? Mm-hmm. And again, we're just starting out. So I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of, hey, if you're not doing any marketing right now, or you're struggling with marketing, right? What are you already doing? You're working on cars, right? You got a phone on you. Go pick up a $15 stand and just hit play. Right?
Absolutely.
Just hit play while you're working, and it just bulk content. You know what I mean? So I've got my detailers, right? If we got whatever details we got in, you got the phone, and that phone's on, or you're taking pictures and you're showing me after, you know, that's part of your check off for the day now. And it's just across the board, creating the content. And then we're going to figure out what that content's going to be.
Yeah. And one thing I think everybody gets hung up on, and even ourselves, is progress over perfection. So
are you hitting your lines again, Dustin?
I got it, man. I wrote it down in the shower this morning. I said, I will talk about progress, regardless if it even matters, if it makes sense. It may not even make sense. I don't care.
What was your analysis by paralysis last week?
Paralysis by analysis.
Paralysis by analysis. I mixed it up. I already messed it up. I'm sorry.
So this week it is, what did I just say? Progress over perfection. Yeah. Because what happens is these guys, they are like, well, I'm holding the polisher a little funny, or I don't look like, if you're in, or this picture I can see a little bit. Your audience don't care. Get it out there, run it up. Now, detailers may judge you, but I don't sell to detailers. Newsflash, detailers don't pay my bills. They may have the software, but they don't. So seriously, like, you know, progress over perfection. Get the content out there. One of the guys that I'm coaching with right now, he sends me pictures. He's like, well, I don't like this. Or I was like, dude, post it. Post it, because tomorrow you're going to post something else and that's going to be gone. And then the next day you're going to post something else and that's going to be gone.
No one's going to remember it.
It's old news tomorrow, you know? Yeah. So, and I'm speaking to myself. I'll give you an example. Chris, share share Easy N's face. Oh, go ahead. Was you going to say something?
I was going to go first because ours is not as good as your guys. So I was going to finish off with the professional. So at least you see what I'm saying?
Well, I was going to show something that I didn't like, but yeah, go ahead and
so go ahead.
All right, let me show you something when I speak of progress over perfection. This is what I mean. Scroll down to the video that you ran up, and so watch right here. Just watch into it. You see the girl, pause it. See the girl holding a polisher one-handed right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, I cringed. I'm like, oh my God. All right, like totally should not have been doing that. Right. Now, in her defense, she is laying a seal down, so it's not like she's doing corrective work. But like that's not a great technique. Detailer is going to point that out. Now, a person that has a motorhome that wants their motorhome polished, he don't give a shit how she's holding that polisher. Like
no one's pausing it at 5 seconds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you played it, how long is she actually there? It's not the whole video just with her with one hand.
A couple seconds, and you probably don't even notice that unless you're a detailer, right?
Yeah.
So like I had to just say progress over perfection. Like I've been working with Chris about wanting to get these things out. So if I would have said, "No, Chris, you got to delete that, dude. Somebody's going to see that."
Yeah, and then you're missing a piece of content there.
Right. Roll it. Guess what? Today it's new news. So go ahead and show. So that's what speaking to. Like,
I want someone to go and comment on that post. What's she doing? Because
if you do it, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house. If you go.
I know someone's listening. They're just go find that post and be like, "Wait, you guys polish everything with one hand?" Someone's got to go comment on that.
All right, share us yours. Show us what you got going on, Nick, and then let's talk about it.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we got one piece of content, and I'm going to show you sort of how we distribute it a little bit, right? So we had this real gross shampoo, and I'm like, guys, put up the stand, and just make a time lapse. Just make a time lapse. Give me some before and after pictures. Don't let it interfere with what you're trying to do.
Yeah, right? Don't let it slow you down. Just get the content.
20 seconds, right? And it's just a piece of content. There's no cameraman there, right? There's no extra.
Right. There's no extra cost.
Another.
You heard that, Chris.
Anyone can just make a quick time lapse.
Chris is cringing right now.
Gosh, I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. But this one piece of content, right? It's just a little Facebook post, whatever. What I'll show you what it does, and let me share this tab, right? So now on our detailing page, right? At the very bottom, we're going to build it into a blog. And blogs are just a pain in the butt, right? But it doesn't take more than 10, 15 minutes. And you're creating that SEO. You're creating where people can be like, maybe they're on the fence. Hey, you know what? I kind of want to see this shampoo transformation, So we click on that guy, and it's going to give you.
And you just write a little bit about the process, right?
Yeah, a little bit about the process, the before, the process, right? Which is where you literally see the same piece of content, and then the after, which is going to be the clean car there.
Love
so it's just
that.
One piece of content divvied up everywhere. And guess what? We're going to go and toss that into our newsletter, right? That we're going to send out once a month, twice, or whatever it is with all the emails that we've got from Detail Bookie. You see what I'm saying? We're going to be able to grab one piece that took us no effort in front of the car there.
Anybody can do that. Anyone can do that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Here's what I want people to notice. Okay, so your first piece of content, the short 20-second video.
Yep.
It's showing people working on a vehicle. So I've said this numerous times. I'm gonna say it again. We don't sell clean cars. We sell a service that cleans cars. You buy from us a service.
Yep.
So if I'm selling a service, I need to show that service being performed. Okay, that's what people relate to. They want to see what they're buying. And so showing that, rather than just a before and after clip, you can show the before and after clip, but make sure you have the service being performed as well. Because that requires you being on camera. It doesn't have to be your face on camera. You can be turned around. You can be vacuuming, just like this video right here. It's a perfect example of how some people just aren't comfortable in front of the camera. And so but you don't have to be awkward. You don't have to stare at the camera. Just show you performing the service in a video. People love that. That's what they want to see. What are they buying?
Yeah. What are they? Yeah, exactly. What are they buying?
This is what they're buying.
So yeah. And again, does it have our logo on there? No. Is it cleaned up? Transitions, all those extra time and effort? No, it's not.
Progress
I'm not going to try.
That's right.
Yeah, there's no BS here. It's just a raw piece of content, and we're just here trying to experiment with it to see, hey, what do people watch? Throw $10 on it on a Google ad. Is it something that people really react with? Take that data in and try and make these decisions to keep growing your business. So
yeah, this is a big area in which people always tell me, guys I talk to always say, I just don't have time. I don't have time to post. I don't have time to get content. You're showing them right here. It literally required no effort to set the phone up on a stand, hit record. You time lapse the video for 20 seconds. You didn't put any graphics on that particular video. You didn't spend all this time. Just put it up there.
Yeah, it's just hit play, and again, it's a free iPhone from Verizon. You know what I mean?
Right. No special equipment needed. No extra cost. You can't give us the excuse that it takes more time or it costs more money, because it doesn't. And the reason I'm beating that dead horse is because I literally hear it every day. I'm slow. What do I need to do? Oh, well, you need to post more. I just don't have time. Well, those two that don't make sense. 2 + 2 don't equal 5.
And the other part is you're creating a process, right? So whether you're slow or you're busy, you're creating this and pumping it out, and you've got your schedule. Brooke wants that quarterly planning. Dustin, give it to her. She wants it planned out for the quarter.
Well, posting 5 times in one day and then not posting for 2 months.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's not content. That is not marketing, and it don't work. And then they say, well, Facebook just don't work for me. And I look at it, and literally that's what happens. And I'm like, okay, it's not going to work like that. You got to be consistent about it. And by the way, social media is not where the sale is made.
No,
this is, and this is a page out of Brooke's book from a meeting that I was in yesterday. Thank you, Brooke. And I like the way she phrased that, was like social media. And I know that social media is not the sell. It's where they find out about you. It's where that initial, oh, they do that. Let me go learn more. Let me go decide if they're my, provider of this service. So then they go to your website. Then they go to, a phone call if you don't have a website. Like, that's your Facebook is not going to ink the deal. No. Your Facebook is going to pique the interest. And that's where
that branding and that trust, right? Because they're trying to build trust from what they see. When they go to your website, social media, whatever it is, do I trust these people? Do I want to give them my vehicle? Do I want to give them my boat? Do I want to spend all this money for a ceramic coating with them? You could have the prettiest website out there, but for whatever, if you're not connecting with the customers, giving them, what do they want? If they go to your website and they call you, and they've got all these questions that you think you could probably give them on the website, then you're not giving them the full service.
Yeah, your website's not effective.
Exactly.
And it needs to, you want to feel they want to be informed by the website, and then the specific questions should be answered outside of that. They should leave there and go, okay, well, I have this one thing. Can you guys do that in particular? Oh yeah. That's this thing that we do, of course. Okay, well, I'm interested in this, and this. Or let your booking site even more so. Obviously tout and detail booking here, but we do a really, really, really good job of a booking site. So the way that our pricing structure works for pricing jobs, it's very conducive to a good booking site. So we let that booking site kind of field those next set of questions, which are your pricing questions. Yeah. I'm not saying you're going to book 100% online. I'm not saying you want to, because there's got to be some part of that personal sale that you want at times. But now you have a much more informed buyer or potential customer.
And let me ask you this real quick, Dustin. So on your site, do you have your pricing for ceramics listed?
I'm glad you asked that. So I literally, on our website, I removed ours last night. So when
last night.
Last night.
I had not scripted. Look at this, folks.
Chris DiGiovanni. I got on the phone call with him last night. I was telling him, here's what was happening. I'll just give you the live.
Yeah.
All right. We are getting a ton of website visits, right? And we had him rebuild our site about 8 or 9 months ago. Yeah. We're getting a ton of website visits. We're driving the traffic. But our account creation, our customer creation, whether it's phone in or online, was dropping. And I'm like, man, we got the numbers here. And then so I'm like, well, maybe they're just first time visits. So we built a good retargeting campaign. So I'm like, get them back there, Maybe they'll create. Well, what was happening was they were coming in and seeing our prices. And now it's like, if they decided that price wasn't theirs just from the jump, They don't come back. There's no account creation.
Yeah.
We know as a company, we want to show value. And our booking site does that through a package description with a list of services that we provide for a price. It's very specific to them. They control their price. They can select add-ons. They can select package. So a website that just portrays it like a menu does not, it does a good job of eliminating tire kickers, but I think it also helps eliminate some customers that are convertible.
I do think, I think it goes both ways. I really do. Cause I do like the part of it where, hey, we really just don't want to chase after dead leads. You know what I mean? Like,
correct.
You know what I mean? Especially with maybe something that's not your primary aspect of the business. Let's just say mobile or, you know, with ceramics, right? Things that are extensions of our main core business.
Yes.
We want you to, hey, you already know us, you trust us, you want us to do your car or not. Here's the price, so you don't have to call us in. You know what I mean? And we're just trying to alleviate that part. But your sense of it makes perfect sense as well.
And we're trying it. Like we're trying it. You know, another thing is form fill out. Okay. And Chris, if you're watching this, you know, I'm sorry. But our form fill out, like for us, is unconvertible. It's unconvertible.
Explain that.
Like form fill out. So what happens typically on a website if you don't have a booking site? Chris will say, or website builder will say, let's put a form, a contact form. Someone's interested, they'll give you their information. You call them back. All right, we got the best sales team around. I can tell you any form that drops, we're calling that person within 20 minutes, right?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. 50 something form fill outs in a month.
Yeah.
Converted 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Converted 3 jobs. It just
you want a line here? I think that's form fatigue. I think that's every site in every business where, man, my fingers are tired. My fingers are, I don't want to be doing that, man.
Nope. No, you know? And they want to buy. If I'm shopping online, like I want to self-help as much as I can. I don't want to wait on a freaking phone call.
Yeah.
Like then, let me help. Let me self-help. Let me get myself through this thing. And so we can offer that up to them and let them get in. And then on detail booking, when they come into the booking site, they're filling out a form. It's just less information at a time. So we get their name and phone number. Boom. Then they pick out their vehicle type. That's the next piece of the form.
Are you still doing anonymous on detail booking?
No. So you can, but we highly do not recommend it. You are going to hate me if you do that. And here's why.
Why?
Okay. I would have lost a lot of money about 5 years ago. Saying that anonymous estimates were the way to go. Let people shop freely. And if they want to save it, they can.
Yeah.
Right to the point, you get a $7,000 anonymous estimate quote on a ceramic coating boat. And you're like, God, all I want to do is follow up. All I want to do is, and guess what? You can't.
Yeah.
So we ask for minimal information for the account, name, phone number. That's it.
I would love to hear people's point of view of just other, again, let's get out of detailing for a second, right? Let's just talk about shopping online. When you're doing everyone is doing Christmas shopping right now.
Yeah. What if I wanted to buy Demi a Barbie doll and I had to fill out a form and wait for Barbie sales to call me back to buy the Barbie? I'm like, what is this?
Even flip it this way. You know what's so crazy is because of this time of year, I think people are, even when it's incentivized, right? Hey, we'll even give you 10% for your email. We'll give you 10% off. Right? It's such a, again, I'm going to go back to form fatigue. I think people do not want to put in their information.
You know what's coming when you drop your name and email in there, number and email.
Yeah.
The campaign is coming, baby. Yeah. You better be ready for the reminder.
And everyone's got that built out. So what is going to be that next? I think the market is evolving.
This conversation. I love this.
You know what I mean? I think the market's evolving and it's always going to be evolving, right? But
what's next?
Because right now to capture those customers, right? There's going to be a next, because I don't think they're going to fill out those forms. I don't think, again, you don't want to go crazy with the anonymous estimates. Again, do you want to have your prices listed? I think this is a show, Dustin. I think
we're actually a next past that. Next, without the information, was retargeting campaigns. The ability to say, you're interested in this, you showed interest in it, and now we hammer you without direct market, without texting, and we pop up on every ad. That's equally as annoying. Okay, I bought a product. I bought a product for my daughter. I should say what it is. I don't think she's watching the podcast today. She's 4 and she's in school.
Don't say it. Not yet. Not yet. What are you doing? It's the week before Christmas. Absolutely not. I'm not going to allow it. Not going to allow it.
All right, I won't say it, but let's just say she's getting a gift, okay?
Yeah.
And I bought the gift through Facebook, like clicked the link, went and purchased.
Oh, you did it through Facebook. Wow.
Yeah, it's like in-app purchase. Okay, great. All right, that deal is done, and I'm being hammered by the same company, and I'm like, take me out of this ad I bought from you.
I already got you. Got them. I sent you the money. Yeah.
You're wasting money on me.
Yeah.
I'm already a customer. You already like show me another product, maybe. But so that was either like, I think that's after Forum was like, okay, we won't bother them with an email. We'll just kind of drip this in here. What's after that? How do we get in front of our customers without taking information out? I'll drive to their house.
We go back to door knocking.
Yeah, we're gonna knock on their door.
So think of it like this. The way I usually break it up into new customers, right? To make it as simple as possible. I know there's a million different ways you can look at this, but you've got the customer that already wants to purchase, already knows, right? They trust you, they've been to Easy maybe before, right? I wouldn't even call them a repeat customer, but they want it. They're just ready to go.
Mine's made up.
You want to make it as easy as possible for that customer, right? Least amount of friction. Hey, they don't care about filling out a quick, making their account, whatever it is.
Dude,
they just want it quick and easy
to
schedule. Yeah.
Buy now.
And then you've got the customer trying to, not sure, right? Let's just call them the uncertain customer, pricing it out. Maybe they've been to 3 different detailing websites. They're like, hey, am I buying from them? What's going to make them convert, right? What's going to be that easiest roadmap? And I think right now it's probably the hardest it's been. Let's put it that way.
It is. It is.
To get them.
The idea is to create that I think it's front of mind or top of mind awareness. Is the idea is the points of contact. When you show interest in a product, there's so many points, like you need to be there when they are primed for purchase again. And that's that text, that email, that retargeting ad. And that's the idea behind it. But like, what is a less invasive, intrusive way of doing that where we're not just spamming the hell out of them?
Yeah, because I think the spam fatigue, again, whether it's text, email,
it's real.
It's really bad right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's a really interesting conversation. I think it's evolving, like we said. But I don't know. I think it comes down to what are those different elements you can do to build trust with that prospective customer, right? I think it goes a lot to social media. I think it goes a lot to the website. I think it's that information. So they're like, you know what? I was just at this site, and whether they showed the price or not, right? But I learned more here. You know what I mean? Can you build
information selling? Yeah. So instead of this approach where sell, it's we've seen you were interested, so we're just going to keep dropping information in here. We're not going to ask you to sell. We're going to give you stuff. We're going to give you information, and then we're going to create this. I got to go to him. He gave me this stuff,
So and literally with that mindset, right? One of the blog posts we did this month was common winter car wash questions. You know what I mean?
I love it.
You know what I mean? What are those questions like? Hey, can you wash your car in the cold? What are these things that could add value? Show up in their mailbox and be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe I will read that. Maybe I won't. Maybe it's already there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But creating that SEO, creating that sort of, again, answers to questions that they might have, but they don't want to call you. They don't want to fill out a form. They don't want to email you. They really don't want to actually talk to a person.
No, they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you.
They don't want Dustin calling them at midnight saying, hey.
I'll call them. My favorite is mass airdropping ads in public. Brooke, you dirty dog. You doing that? If you airdrop me an ad, I'm checking it out.
Where is Brooke going with an easy, right? She's probably got an EasyM picture.
Brooke, join the podcast, Brooke. We got to talk about this. This is great.
That is. Could you imagine going into a train station and just airdropping everybody an EasyM picture?
Oh, so have you seen the new on Facebook Messenger? You can do the little. It's not an ad, but you can. What is it? Because I popped up. It's like a reel or something that you can post, and it shows up in everybody's Messenger. I'm probably getting that all wrong. Yeah, let me look it up. Anyways, but I mean, I think it's kind of similar to what she's talking about. And it's these little notes up top, and people can say their status. All right, and I've noticed it's already salesy. This one, y'all drops cash tag for a blessing. Yeah, right. Well, let me get my. I'm going to get my social. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. So it's like you can add this little phrase or a status or something like that, and it shows up across everybody's Facebook Messenger. I'd love to, and maybe that's the next show because I know we're running low tight, and I don't know if Brooke can join, but airdropping an ad is
that is guerrilla marketing right there. That is, you're slow. You go sit there in the middle of the airport. You know what I mean? God, that would be wild.
Where would you do that for detailing? Like a car show? I mean, where makes
you do that at a car show.
Car show?
And drop it to everybody.
Car show.
Yeah. And just keep dropping it. They won't know who it is. You go.
What is happening?
Who is this person?
They don't need my number, and they still can talk to me.
That's wild. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it.
That's my team, bro.
That's your team.
That's who they are. We are straight up airdropping on that ass. Oh man, I got more for the funny meme. I got more for the funny memes. So she's not asking for the sale. And we do this.
But think of it like this: if your car wash Facebook account, right, or detailing Facebook account goes and just drops a funny car meme to everybody in the area, so you're not directly trying to say, "Hey, come book a ceramic."
It's not selling. It's not selling. Yeah, you're branding and
branding,
brand awareness. So we do a lot with our billboard like that. Like it's more about showing personality. We used to do a really good job in our SMS. We kind of transitioned a little bit, and I talked with Madison about kind of going back to that conversational rather than asking for the sale. So, look, man, dude, this is a show. This
took so many loops and turns. I don't even know how we got here. I don't know how we did it.
I think it wouldn't be right unless we ended with another hit of that video.
Oh my God. Oh God. I'm out.
Listen, no, man, it was a great show. I really did enjoy the conversation. I think that probably there's more conversation to be had about the future of that follow-up. And I think that's what we should refer to it as like how do you pass information to people that don't want information passed?
You know what, the one thing I'll leave everybody with is like, think of it like this. If you're putting time and effort and you're thinking about marketing, the masses are not doing that. So ask yourself what works for you, right? If you're a detailer and you're like, hey, I'm trying to market my business. Well, I'll tell you right now, you're doing more thinking about marketing. Right?
Oh,
like, why are you doing that? Or why is this commercial on? Or why am I seeing this Facebook ad? No one else is thinking about that. So then you ask yourself that second question. Okay, what am I buying? What's working on me? Oh man. And
I lost. Oh, my
listen,
battery
I know you're
is
tired, Dustin.
out.
I know you're tired. I get it. We're just gonna I don't even think you get to close. I think we're just gonna go ahead. No. Just Chris, kick Dustin out. Kick him out.
Hang on, Brooke's coming on. I still got a mic. I don't need video. What's up, Brooke?
Brooke, who you're airdropping?
Everyone that accepts.
I love that.
That is my
that, bro.
It's hard to accept it.
I don't want to be in it.
I'm back. Yeah, Chris can be in it. Yeah.
Can I see it?
Can you see us?
This is a Christmas show if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
I've only done it a couple times, and I did it on New Year's.
I love it, Brooke. Listen, you've messed up. Now I'll be airdropping everywhere I go. Like, what can you airdrop? Like a graphic or something? Like, I don't know what the options are.
Okay, sorry, there was an echo. So I've only done it like a couple times with the airdrops, but I did it on New Year's, and there was an event that we were promoting for the next weekend. Yeah, and we went downtown. Some people hated it. Like,
I
freaking love it.
I dropped a meme, and I don't even remember what it was because I'm not gonna lie. It was New Year's. So
hey, I need something to airdrop tonight, Brooke.
I was kind of thinking that.
Yes, dude, we're airdropping to our team.
Yeah, no, we're about to get some details on the schedule next week.
Damn right we are.
It's gonna airdrop to all the staff at the restaurant.
Now
if they have to have an iPhone and they have to accept it. So like,
yeah. Well, it's an email. It's like there's going to be an open rate. There's going to be a percentage of people that open it.
They can decline it, but even if they hate it, I have so much fun, and I love watching them hate it. So,
dude, I love it.
Could you imagine Dustin doing it at MTE for detail booking?
Yep. Oh,
and
get ready
you,
for airdrops.
You have to go real ninja mode and just like give everyone on your team the graphic. Y'all all hit different areas of the building,
Yes.
and then just airdrop.
Make it. You guys could do it with a giveaway. You know what I mean? You could do some sort of giveaway.
If you open it, you got something. You open it, you got something. That's amazing.
God,
I'm doing free beers at the bar tonight.
I'm sure they'll
open this and they look at it. It'll be a secret. You know, hey, meet me here, and we got you for a free hat or something. I don't know.
Dude, I love it. I love it.
God damn it!
I love it.
Next week, now that we've put this out, they'll have restrictions on it. You won't be able to
do it.
You know what's weird, Brooke? You know what's weird is I actually had wrote this in my page a few weeks back that we should do airdrop marketing. I hate that you didn't come up with that, and I actually had that right here.
Yeah, Dustin's really good at thinking of those ideas after he hears them.
Weird. I would love to give you credit, but I can't because I had it wrote.
It's okay. You gave me credit earlier, and that's a first.
I did, didn't I? Did you like that?
You did. And that was right after I said, "Okay, Dustin."
Oh, you thought I was taking it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Airdrop. It's fun.
Okay, Dustin. All right, great show. Love y'all, man. This was awesome.
This was
a
good sign.
You know what, man? Next Friday we're gonna be. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be in house. We'll be here. Cool. Great show, Brooke. Thanks for jumping on. Maybe we'll have to make your appearance more regular.
Maybe
on our show. You know.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks. Cool. Awesome. Awesome show. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.